Hello, welcome, and namaste. This is Moksha Mukti Apalo going live to speak regarding your questions about life experiences. Ask him questions about your life experiences to see the source of the happiness that is already available within you now. This is regular session. Moksha Mukti is going to talk to you casually on this session. Then Moksha Mukti also offers the intensive session. In the intensive session, we go a little bit deeper. And then Moksha Mukti also offers you a personal meeting with Moksha Mukti to go deeper. And he's going to devote whole 30 minutes of time or 1 hour of your time only to you. So you and Moksha Mukti can go deeper, just one-on-one. So that is also available, and the link is provided at the quantumplexus.com services. You can go check it out. You can request a meeting, and you can also share this live feed. And when you share this live feed, you have an opportunity to win personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. And let's go and share this into a few groups. I'm going to start from Moksha Mukti Apalo, the quantum plexus. So I'm going to go and share it there. Moksha Mukti Apalo, the quantum plexus. And while Moksha Mukti is sharing, you can also go and share into group like Namaste, Light Workers of the World, and Awakening, Enlightenment, Divine Self, so on and so forth. Spiritual groups, you can go and share it there. And I'm going to be sharing this into a couple of smaller groups. My own groups called Ever Perpetuating Present Moment. And this group is formed after named after my second book or third book, and there's a group called Conscious Awakening, and that's a good group. The admin usually you need approval, and the admin over there is a nice person. He or she approves my posting every time. Thank you so much. Awakening Your Soul group. And there is a group called Peace, Love, and Music. Actually, I'm not going to post there because that group I may have troller. So, and there's a smaller group called Satsang Channel. That is also my personal group. It has about 400 members, and I'm going to go and copy and paste it there. And there is a group called Spiritual Awakening, and that's also a good group. About 68,000 people there. I'm going to go and share it there. I'm sharing, so you can also share. And I just want to make sure that the sound is coming out right. Making sure the sound is there, because a couple times there was no sound, and people are saying to Moksha Mukti, "Hey Moksha Mukti, there's no sound." What happened? And checking the sound now, making sure the sound is coming up. And sound is good. Checking the sound now, making sure the sound is coming up. Sound is good. So I'm going to go and share into a few different groups now. Let's see if I can share into EWAO. That's also a good group of people, and sometimes I get 1 or 2 trollers from that group, but that's also a good group. EWAO, Earth, we are all one. And there's another group called Radical Inquiry. That is my own personal group. Has about 300 something members, and I'm going to go and share into that group. and also let's go and share at the Awakening Your Soul. So while I am sharing, you can also share, and by sharing we're going to announce a couple of winners this week. There are some winners who will be awarded a personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. So you can share. When you share, you have that opportunity to win. And there's a group called Spiritual Pathway. That's also a good group. Has about 17,000 members. Spiritual Pathways. And then there is a group called the Real Worldwide Truth Movement. It has about 33,000 viewers, members. And then Spiritual Awakening. There is a group called, that's a closed group. Spiritual Awakening and Kundalini Support. Has about 68,000. I think I already shared it there. Yeah, I already shared into that group. Let's do a Divine Love, because what some people say, hey, Moksha Mukti, what you are speaking is higher self or divine self, but it simply is love. Moksha Mukti does not like to say it is divine love, although he may say it is divine love that Moksha Mukti is expressing. You see, there is no ego here while in this gathering. There is no ego. That's why Moksha Mukti refers himself in the third person, because when you say I, there can be ego. But when you refer him to Moksha Mukti, there is no I, there is no ego. And there's a group called Eternal Souls of Light. That's also a good group of people, about 24,000 members. So let's go and share into that group also. And Metaphysics and Spiritual Ascension. It's also a group of people. There's 17,000 members. So let's go and share it there. Share. Sharing is caring, and this is simply expression of existence. Some of you may call this blessings, whatever, but this simply is expression of existence, expressing itself. Now I'm going to go into Divine Consciousness, and that's also has about 14,000 members. And I think this group, I need the permission to post anything here, and this is also a good group of people. They usually approve Moksha Mukti's postings. So there you have it. I have shared, and I'm also gonna call the number, and today you have an opportunity to speak to Moksha Mukti directly, you see, and the number is provided up there, 641-715-3276. I'm going to dial the number.
To place this call, you will first need to dial an area code.
Oh.
Please try your call.
Try calling in. So alright, 641-716-3276. Dialing. And you can also dial, and that number is provided on top of the
Correct. Please check the number or code and try again.
oh, what's happening? Maybe I'm not able to. 1-641-715-3276. It's not letting me call the number for some reason. There it is.
Conferencecall.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign.
Namaste.
Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign.
For calling.
Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign.
I'm entering the access code number. It is 736. 686 pound.
You entered 73666. If this is correct, press 1. You are the only participant in the conference.
Alright, the phone line is going on now. You can hear the music. And now I'm going to be starting reading your comments. But you have an opportunity to dialing and speak to Moksha Mukti directly. You have that opportunity today. And in the meantime, feel free to share, and I'm starting to read your comments now. So there is a Pooja Bachani says hello Pooja, nice to see you again. Fawn is there, says good afternoon, blessings. Yes, blessings to you, Fawn, nice to see you again. Oh, Martin Andre is here, says hey Martin, how are you? I'm well, my friend, how are you? Yeah, long time, it's been such time. There's a Meheti there, says hi sir, namaste Meheti. Pooja says long time. Hi, yes, Pooja, you haven't been here for a while. Mehdi says, sir, need quantum prayer from you to rescue my love with Jeba. Gratitude in advance. All right. Well, my blessings to you, Mehdi. You don't really need quantum prayer for that. I think we already done quantum prayer. My blessings to you. Simply give attention to that. Something that is available that will make you loving. And when you are loving, some certainly love attracts love. So when you're loving, that love is going to attract toward you. See, and my blessings. Shelly is here. I see she has joined. So is Vivian. Hi Shelly. Hi Vivian. Namaste. Brooks says namaste Moksha Mukti Apal. Yes, Brooks. Namaste. How are you doing? How is your situation in Florida? Are you guys okay there? Mary says love and love for you. Well, same to you, Mary. Barbara is here. Hi Barbara, she joined. Selvastrish Machina says namaste Selvastrish. Vasanti is here. Hi Vasanti, nice to see you. Andre says what is 999 plus 9? Martin Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about numerology. You may ask that question to a numerologist. Moksha Mukti simply speaking what is available here. Vasanti says namaste from Holland. I am here again. Yes, namaste Vasanti. I know you're here again, but I've forgotten you're from Holland. So thanks for joining. Brooke says when will next intensive session be held, please? Well, Brooke, I have no idea. Everything happens spontaneously. Like today, it happens spontaneously. And I have no idea when the next intensive session is going to be. Perhaps tomorrow, perhaps day after tomorrow. But it will be there. It will be there, but I don't know. I don't know the exact time. However, Moksha Mukti has some availability to give you personal meeting. So you can request a personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. There is some availability today. Actually, there is a couple of hours, 1 hour of availability today, and some time tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Yeah, so there's a personal meeting which Moksha Mukti is available to go deeper, you see. And there are some people here who has already been to Moksha Mukti's personal meeting, you see, to go deeper. And you see, Martin, can you read his comment now? Hey Martin, I already read your comment. Moksha Mukti is not a numerologist. Oh, I got a call. I got to take this call. Just a second, I'll be right back. Thank you for reminding Vivian. So I was saying something, but there was no audio. So I think there is a Ramkal says hi. Ramkal. Alora says namaste. Namaste, Alora. Asan says hello from Philippines. Hi, Aura. Brooke says yes, we're good in Florida. Well, glad you're okay. Vivian says namaste, my dear friend. Namaste, Vivian. And Ramkal says, are you in a state of Mukti and Moksha now? Well, Rankal, what Moksha Mukti is like to say is that he is in a state of natural state of being. Vivian says, I highly recommend intensive sessions. Yes, intensive session is happening. Thank you, Vivian, for saying that. Intensive session will happen shortly. I don't know when exactly. However, Moksha Mukti's personal meeting is available. Like today, there is 1 hour of time available. Tomorrow, there's some couple hours time available. For you to request personal meeting with Moksha Mukti and schedule that. You see, that is available. And those of you, just like Vivian is, she'll tell you that the intensive session is, she recommends, there's many people who recommend personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. You see, in the personal meeting we go deeper. Here we're just touching the surface, like we're diving, hanging out on the beach. Intensive session we go a little deeper, but in the personal meeting we go deeper. You see, really deep. Jane is here. Jane Montelion. Hi Jane, nice to see you. Namaste. You're back again. This is your second visit. You were here yesterday. You were a skeptic, but today you're back. Thank you so much for coming back. Sarah Lance is here. Says hello Moksha. Hey Sarah, nice to see you. Namaste. So many people are here several times. This is their several time. Vivian is always here. So is Sarah is here occasionally. Brooke is here most of the time nowadays. Pooja is here sometimes. Maid is here quite sometimes. Martin is here frequently. I think he asked me about numerology. Moksha Mukti is not a numerologist. Then Fawn is here most of the time, all the time. So most of you are here all the time. Okay. Jen says more curious than skeptic. Well,
you entered access code 736686.
if it freezes, go in and out.
You entered access code 736686.
Yeah, if you can't hear, go in and out. Go in and out and you'll be able to hear it. It happens in this session, live sessions. It kicks you out and
code 73668.
Yeah, sound is coming here. Sound is there. Sound is there. Tamal Adhikari says, Namaste sir. Namaste Tamal, nice to see you. How are you? Anil Kumar says, hello Moksha. Hello Anil Kumar, nice to see you. How are you? So if you cannot hear, just go in and out of the video because that's what happens in the live feed. It freezes. All the thoughts are appearing into Moksha Mukti's head. Just a thought. You see? Just thought trying to Is it stuck? Sounds like it's stuck. It's not stuck. Yes, Vivian, the phone line is going on right now. Number is provided for you. Simply call in, you can talk.
You entered access code 73668.
I think it's I'm checking the sound device here.
So it's Vivian. Hi Shelly. Brooks says Namaste Moksha Mukti Apal. Yes Brooks. Namaste. How are you doing? How is your situation in Florida? Are you guys okay there? Mary says
There is a
love,
delay.
love and love for you. Well, same to you, Mary. Barbara.
There is a delay there.
Barbara. There is a delay there.
Thank you, Nagina, for sharing.
36686.
The call is available if you want to make a call. That just thought it just appear. like two thought is telling Moksha Mukti something about personal. It doesn't usually happen, but because something happened over the weekend, that experience was personal. Something thought is buzzing in the head, like reminding something. But he knows that thought is illusion. He knows that thought is not real. You see, because that observing is observing that. You see, that observing is observing that. And that is what is happening here. I see Lisa. Hi Lisa, how are you? Nice to see you again. Love your accent, by the way. I watched some of your videos just for the accent. It's like sounds like you're a queen of England is speaking, you know. Lovely. Yeah, if you don't know who is Lisa Lopez, I would recommend you check her out. You know, just I'll go watch just for the accent. You know, I live in America and she's British, and she has this lovely accent.
You entered access code 7366686.
Oh, she says she misses me. Yeah, I missed you too, Lisa. But I watch your video. I watch your video. And I see, who do I see?
You entered access code 7366686.
I see someone. Vivian says it's so worth it to call. Yep, no one is calling, Vivian. Phone line is available. You can make the call. If you're in the US, you can make the call. It's probably not going to cost you anything. But if you're overseas, it may cost you a few cents. Few pennies, maybe a pound, a euro to make a call here. Ah, there it is. I saw the face, but I couldn't pinpoint the name. Says Rebecca. Rebecca's here. Hello, Rebecca. Good morning. All right, good afternoon. It's morning to you, afternoon here in Dallas, Texas. I see Elena. Elena is here. Hi, Elena. Nice to see you.
6686.
By the way, last week there are 16 of us who prayed for Florida, or the people on the path of the Hurricane Matthew. We prayed, and I think our prayer was effective. Our quantum prayer was effective because Matthew was forming to be category 5, then it died down to category 4. By the time it was coming to the US, it was category 4. Then by the time it was like coast of Florida, it turned into category 3. So there wasn't tremendous damage. Well, of course, there are some people passed away, and it's saddened to see people pass away like that. But people passed away, but the damage was not major. A lot of people survived, including a Brooke. Brooke comes here. regularly. She survived. Many people survived. My parents, my dad survived. My stepmom survived. And their house is okay. So we prayed for them, and so that's what happened last week. We did that. There are 16 of us doing quantum prayer for that on the path of the Hurricane Matthew. And we have Denise Abbott says hello Denise, nice to see you after so long. Stephanie is here, also here. Good morning from Canada. Yes, Stephanie McPherson, nice to see you again. Good morning Canada. Good morning. Namaste Canada. Elena says namaste. Namaste Elena. Martin says, what is love? The source, Martin, what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you here, the source of the love is already available to you. Moksha Mukti is not speaking so much what is love, but what is the source of love that is available within you. You see? Vivian says, our quantum prayer was heard. My family is okay. Yes, my family, my friends and family in West Palm Beach, they are okay. Many people are okay. So yes, the prayer was heard, certainly. Lisa says, I've got some blocks going on. What kind of blocks is going on, Lisa? Come on, talk to me. Elma Islamabik says hello. Hello Elma, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. By the way, phone line is going on, folks. You can call the number and speak to Moksha Mukti directly. You can go deeper for you and for everyone else who's watching this. And someone joins on the phone, they can hear it. Have the two-way conversation between you and Moksha Mukti. And that's what happens in the intensive session, somewhat, and in the personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. And there are some slots available for you to request personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. And he'll announce the winner this week. There will be like at least 3 or 4 winners who will be in a meeting with Moksha Mukti. You see, he will award that because you shared. Martin says, how are you? Anything funny happen? Well, the funny is just the interpretation of your mind, Martin. That is just the interpretation. Elena says, what's up? How are you, Elena? Nice to see you. Phone line is going on, folks. Those of you in the US, you can call and speak to Moksha Mukti directly. For yourself and to the group. And by coming here, what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you is to give attention to yourself. Simply give attention to yourself. Oh, my mom is saying she hasn't turned off the television. It's okay, Mom, no problem. Just a few. So yeah, I'll be taking a break briefly, and when I take a break, I'll go down and shut the TV off. My mom's just come upstairs taking a nap. Martin says Kukeri, K-U-K-R-I. What do you mean by Kukeri, Martin?
You entered access code 7366.
Come on, no one wants to make the call? Come on. I want to speak to you. You want to speak to me? Oh, hey, Norway. Oh, so Martin is from Norway. Hey, Norway, Kukeri. Namaste, Norway. We have multiple people from worldwide. Hello, Lisa says, LOL, I don't know. Feel challenge is good as its growth, but I need to remove blocks to progress, lasting longer than expected. It's just a thought, Lisa. Just a thought. It's okay to have those blockages, whatever that you're experiencing. Give attention to that is observing. You are observing that blockage. Similarly, you are observing thoughts coming into your head. All those thoughts coming into here, you're observing. Similarly, that blockage is observing. Yeah, the number is there, Lisa. Actually, number is provided for. See if I can type it again. Alright, there's a number for you. And on this conference line, I can take up to 100 callers, but hey Martin, you better not be giving me those nasty words. I'm just gonna make sure that since you're a funny guy, you may be asked me to say something that's not appropriate, and you turn around and laugh at Moksha Mukti. Knowing you, I think you may pull something like that, so I'm gonna check it out. What does that mean? I'm gonna Google it and find out. So translate. Yeah, just as I suspected. That guy, Martin, don't believe that guy. I think you say that, and I'm going to check that the first word he said also, that's also something funny. The second word, I'm not going to say that. You say it, Martin. Knowing you, I think you like it, not Moksha Mukti.
You entered access code 7366686.
Yeah, knowing Martin, you see, you can't fool Moksha Mukti, Martin. You chose the wrong person to fool. Tau Nua Taylor says hello from Colorado. Hello Tau Nua, nice to see you. How are you? Yeah, Vivian. Yeah. This person, Martin, he only comes here for comedy. He's not here for his spiritual growth or spiritual cleansing or awakening or enlightening, nothing like that. You see, he's here for the laughter. And it's okay, there's no problem. Tauna Nua says first time here. Alright, nice to see you. What we're doing, Tauna, is you, Moksha Mukti is pointing you to give attention to yourself. 15 seconds of a time, give attention to yourself. Close your eyes and see what is there within you that is observing something. And Moksha Mukti also does intensive session and personal meeting. Personal meeting, you have opportunity to meet personally. And today, just your lucky day, you can call, there's a number provided, call the number and you can speak to Moksha Mukti directly. It pronounces Tanya. Alright, Tanya. I'm doing my best to pronounce your name. Many people from many walks of life come here, and I'm just doing my best to pronounce your name. So phone line is going on. I think somebody is trying to call in. You can call in and speak to Moksha Mukti directly.
You entered access code 736686.
Hey, who's on call? Lisa Lopez. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
I know.
So,
I'll turn myself off so I can't hear my own voice saying back. Hello, everybody.
yeah, Lisa Lopez online. Lisa, she does the. I think she does some. What do you do actually, Lisa?
Internet marketing.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Network marketing. Yeah.
So she does the network marketing, and since she's on the call, so it's like a free advertisement. So if anyone needs internet marketing, contact Lisa. I go there. I listen to her only for her accent. I love her accent. So thanks for calling. So I don't want to keep you long. I know you called from long distance. Thank you so much. So what's up? What's going on?
I'm just facing some challenges at the minute. I'm about to have another growth spurt, which is good. But obviously there's a few blocks. There's always a few blocks before you break through, I find. So they're lasting a little bit longer than normal.
It's okay.
So what normally would last about 1 or 2 days has gone into about 3 or 4 days, and it's just becoming a little bit, anxiety, a bit frustration, because I'm learning some new stuff which is going to propel me into the next level that I need to get to. But the feelings along the way are becoming a bit unpleasant.
Okay, just. Oh,
Are they? Can they hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. There was no sound on the, so they missed our conversation.
Ah, what a shame.
Some reason my phone was my microphone was in the mute. So anyway, I've been speaking to Lisa Lopez. She's here. She's an internet marketing person. She's here. She and I have been talking about blockage that she's experiencing, and what I pointed to her is to give attention to that observing. Close her eyes and give attention to that is observing, and see what happens. So now they can hear you now, Lisa.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. So yeah, that's fun actually, because like you say, what I've been doing is exactly what you said. Is got this challenge going on with learning this new stuff to power my business to the next level. And what I've been doing is which is what you said, is thinking that it's not okay. Why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling this challenge, this block, this, and that's then causing the anxiety when, really it's okay, it's natural. And just to say, it's okay for me to have this, to feel like this right now, because it will, and I know it will pass, because obviously it's not the first time I've faced challenges when learning new stuff, and, so I know, but like this time just seems to have lasted a little bit longer, but focusing too much on it, I think, rather than observing it and, like you say, saying it's okay, it's normal.
Yeah, it's okay, and
it's okay.
Accepting that it's okay, that what you're experiencing, whether that could be sadness, that could be anxiety, that could be depression, whatever you're experiencing, accepting. It's okay to have that, and then paying attention to yourself, that is observing, that itself will relaxes you, and that anxiety will fall off, because that anxiety is just a thought. You see, now you giving attention to thought, that is making you anxious. You see, that is making you anxious.
Yeah, because I haven't. It's been obviously as internet marketers or business owners, we do face these challenges. In the business world, because obviously it's we've got to keep everything above board, and I haven't had it for a while. So I think because I haven't had it for a while, when it hit me, I was a bit like, oh God, they ain't had this for a while, and have that feeling back, and put too much emphasis on that, like you said.
Yeah.
So awesome. Okay, Moksha, I'm going to leave you there. That was amazing. That is exactly what I know now. I now know what I've got to do. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling, Lisa.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute on the news feed of this. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
see you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
So that was Lisa. She was on the call. I know when my mom was here, I put the microphone on the mute, and so there was no sound. But you got to hear the second part of Lisa Lopez. She comes here frequently. She's having some blockage, and it's okay to have this blockage. You trying to get rid of that blockage is causing you the problem. You see, simply give attention to that source, that observing, and when you give attention to that observing, what will happen? It relaxes you, and that anxiety falls off. Anxiety in the body is there to protect you, that you cannot get rid of, but you can get rid of the psychological anxiety that is exaggerated by the mind or the thought.
You entered access code 7366686.
And Wendy Allen's here, says there was no sound. Okay, Wendy, I got you. Microphone is turned on. Nice to see you. Laura Alger is here. Peace and blessings. Thank you, Laura. By the way, Laura is she makes earring, and she made an earring pendant for Moksha Mukti, and the picture is posted on the Moksha Mukti Apollo, the Source Quantum Plexus group. You're welcome, Lisa. Thanks for calling all the way from UK, to speak about you. So what Moksha Mukti simply pointed to you about you. You see, I didn't give you any lessons, although you may say, hey Moksha Mukti, thanks for the lessons. I didn't teach you anything, although you may say, Moksha Mukti, you taught me something. But in the reality, I pointed you to who you are. You see, the source, the observing, that is observing within you. You see, now if you give attention to that thought is going to make you anxious, thought is going to make you block, thought is going to give you stress. But when you give attention to that observing, it relaxes you, that anxiety falls off, that thought falls off, attachment to the thought falls off, then you can relax and you can do your thing efficiently and effectively. And whatever you can learn quickly. Because now when you have mental blockage, that means there's too much garbage in the head. And when the garbage is in the head, what happens? When there's too much garbage in the head, that just closes you down. There's no room for you to learn anything. And in the relaxation opens you up, allows you to learn, allows you to receive blessings, and you can learn quickly. And remember, learning is just a repetition. You learn something today, you may not get it, it's okay, you can learn it tomorrow. If you don't learn it tomorrow, it's okay, you may learn it day after tomorrow. Eventually you'll learn. It's a repetition. With the repetition of thoughts, you can learn anything you want. You see, Einstein repeated his thought. However you want to call it, logically, essentially, fundamentally, whatever. But the thought was repeated there. So he repeated his thoughts. Some thought he repeated continuously, others he didn't. There was logic, there was sequence, there was all this involved. You see, there is no problem. But he's repeating his thought and thought. And after 25 years, he came up with the theory of relativity and many other theories. Still, they are thought, and one day all of his theories will be outdated. Because that's just the thought. Thought is just the illusion. But in the synthetic reality, to function in the society, yes, you have to have thoughts. I'm not saying that. But here, this is not a business meeting. This is not a self-help meeting. This is simply Moksha Mukti is pointing to you something that is already available. It simply requires your attention. You see. Vivian says it's like paying attention to your feelings. Well, Vivian, the paying attention to your observing is paying attention to the feelings. See, don't confuse yourself. Observing is paying attention to, you're paying attention to the observing, and observing is seeing the feelings in your body. That is a sensitized thoughts. Thought is appearing. You say you feel something, that is just a thought, sensitized thought. But that observing is observing the feelings. Now I have these feelings. Now I am anxious. Now I feel slow. Now I feel I'm not moving. Now I feel I'm lost. You see, it's okay to have all that. Now observing is observing that. And when you see the observing, there is something within you that knows everything, that guides you itself, that gives you tremendous intelligence. That is tremendously intelligence. But we're not speaking about intelligence here. We're speaking about the source, quantum plexus, that is observing within you now. You see? And that's what we do in the intensive session. You're welcome, Laura. So yeah, multiple people come here. We have a jewelry maker, like I think Vivian is also a jewelry maker. Laura is a jewelry maker. Lisa Lopez is internet marketer. She's also a speaker, and she speaks. And multiple people from multiple walks of life come here. You see, because ultimately what you are seeking is already available within you, not outside. It's already available within you, and that itself will give you relaxation. Ultimately, you are seeking for relaxation. You see, and in this relaxation, it just allows you to open up, allows you to have infinity possibilities. Now, what causes you is your thought. Your thought is lying to you. thought is telling you you have a problem. So hang on one second. My mom needs a little help, so I'm gonna go help her out just a second.
You entered access code 736686.
So my mom needed some help, so I had to go downstairs and take care of something, small things for her. As I am taking care of my mom today, and usually she goes to my sister's house, but today she's with me, and so that's that. So anyway, Om Insight Concepts. There looks like another business is here. Hi Om. Nice to see you. Sylvia Ulani Mateshoshi says hello. Hello Sylvia, nice to see you. Again, Moksha Mukti also offers personal meeting, just like you experienced. There was Lisa Lopez online, and Lisa and I talked, and we went a little bit deeper. We didn't go as much deeper as when we go to personal meeting. Yeah, my mom just interrupted. So I'm taking care of her. So anyway, Moksha Mukti also does personal meeting, and personal meeting we go a little bit deeper. I mean, how we heard that Moksha Mukti and went deeper with Lisa, and in the intensive session, personal meeting we go even deeper. You see, and intensive session we also go deeper, but you have opportunity to call now and speak to Moksha Mukti directly. And Lisa, she called all the way from UK, and it probably cost her a couple pounds to call here, but she made the call. And you can also call if you're in the US. It's not going to cost you anything, and you can have an opportunity to speak to Moksha Mukti directly to go deeper. And also Moksha Mukti's personal meeting, we go deeper. Just you and Moksha Mukti, you see, on Skype, FaceTime, whatever. You see, we go deeper. Yeah, I think she's bored. Yeah, I gave her something to do, and she ran out of something to do. And now, I'm giving this talk. Now I cannot be watching her while I give this talk. So she's coming here, and and she wanted me to bring some food. I said no, I'm not hungry now, but Ara says, hey Moksha, what are the indications that one is on the path of enlightenment? Well, Moksha Mukti is a simple, ordinary man. He's simply pointing you to something that is already available to you. And he's pointing you to that you are already enlightened. And his next book called Mirror is coming out in the market. Mirror will be releasing anytime soon. And the book Mirror, the cover says that you are already enlightened. Look into Moksha Mukti's mirror. Similarly, what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you, you are already enlightened, but you have not recognized it. The recognition is not there. Therefore, Moksha Mukti is pointing you to something within you. Give attention to that, and then there is a possibility you can recognize it. There is a possibility that you can recognize you are already enlightened, and the search ends. Martin says, what is the best way to calm the mind? Well, that's what I've been pointing to you, Martin. Come on. You've been coming here all the time. Giving attention to that as observing. That observing is observing everything. That observing is observing your feelings, your thoughts, your intuitions, your emotions, your heart, body, mind, everything. That is observing. And when you give attention to that, itself will relaxes you, calms you. And this has been validated in Moksha Mukti's intensive session. It has happened. It has happened. Even people here, a lot of people, maybe few people here, they are relaxed here. They are calm because they are giving attention to Moksha Mukti, pointing to give attention to the source or the observing, and they are doing that by giving attention, by making a little effort. Yes, that you can be calm. And that's a simple process, and you may not believe it because it's so simple. Moksha Mukti is not going to do that. You have tried that before. I'm not going to try it, yes. There is no value in it. You give attention to your observing. I think that is more valuable to you than me try to guess your color shirt. Who cares what color shirt you were wearing? Although you may care, and maybe that color, I think you are looking for a girlfriend, maybe you go out, wear the nice color, go out, maybe a girl find you attractive. That's more worthwhile to you than sitting here talking about that, Martin. Vivian says, your sessions have helped me so much. Thank you. You're welcome, Vivian. If it didn't help you, you wouldn't have come here. Martin says, I have a girlfriend. Oh, okay. Maybe go hang out with your girlfriend, Martin. Instead of you asking Moksha Mukti to guess your color, a shirt.
You entered access code 7366686.
Martin says she's in here in the live stream. Oh, okay. Say hi to her. Josh Langer says black B-shirt. Okay. Well, yeah, talk to Martin, you talk to Josh. There you go. There's your friend. He'll give you color, what color shirt you're wearing. And Moksha Mukti is not here to speak regarding that. He's here to speak about your life experiences. Does not care what kind of shirt you're wearing, what kind of color you're wearing. He's here to talk about something substantial, experiencing, you're feeling, seeing. You see, that is available within you. And your comments are pushing his button for him to speak. So if you start commenting like that, it may waste a lot of people's time. It may be wasting your time and Moksha Mukti's time and a lot of people's time. But it's okay, Moksha Mukti is not going to exclude any of that. It is what it is, simply happening. You see, wave happens, rain happens, cloud happens, everything happens. Laughter happens, sadness happens. And you are portraying it humorously, and Moksha Mukti says it's okay. Hey, by the way, a just thought appeared in my mind. Hey, Lisa, if you're watching, maybe you have a mentor, or you have a colleague, or you are someone who can walk you through whatever you're stuck. If you find someone who can walk you through that process, maybe you may want to look into that. You see, it's a practical solution. And again, that may appear. You see, the blockage may appear, and the person may appear to help you. You see, everything appears and disappears. Is the dance of quantum. Quantum is dancing. And you may have already thought about that, and that person may appear. Even here, someone's going to step up and say, hey, Lisa, I'm going to help you out. You see. Vivian says, Martin, why didn't you go watch some TV? Vivian, Martin wants to hear what Moksha Mukti is saying. Martin wants to be here. He likes what Moksha Mukti is saying. He likes humor in here. He likes everything here. That's why he joins here. Anna Hooker is here. Anna says, what do we ask you? Ask anything about life experiences. What you're experiencing now, Anna. The video is interrupted. Just go in and out. Just trying to look for comments here. It's not being dynamic now. It was dynamic earlier. Now if I refresh it, and we've been speaking for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Aura says, hey Moksha, how would you know that you have met the person in your past life? Aura, Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about that either. You see, the body recycles, you are in the past life, who cares? I think other people, they'll tell you that, but Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about that. Anna says, how do you move on from your past? Well, it is happening now, Anna. Come on. Right now is the present. Past just happened. And the present is ever perpetuating. So past happens, present happens, future happens in this linear thinking. It is there. You cannot get stuck in the past. You see? Present is happening. Give attention to. Close your eyes and give attention to that is observing within you and see. That itself will give you relaxation, and then relaxation, the past falls off, future falls off. Now you're in the present moment. In the present moment, you have all the possibilities, infinite possibilities. Present moment, you have the possibility to accept the miracles, receive the blessings, receive many things. It just opens you up in the present moment. Now, if you give attention to the thought, it takes you in the past. Close your eyes and give attention to what is there. Martin says, what do you think is the best way to stop panic attacks? Same, Martin. What Moksha Mukti has been saying. The panic is observed in the observing. Observing is observing the panic. Do not give attention to the panic. Give attention to that is observing. That is your home. That is who you are. That gives you relaxation. That gives you calm. Instead of watching TV, apply that. That's what we're doing here. Come on, buddy. Get to the program. You've been here many times. Anna says, better yet, I'm actually having problems with insecurity. Yes, Anna, you're observing in that. You're observing the insecurity, and it's okay. It's okay. Now you're observing that. And you have a welcome. You can call on the phone. The number is provided for you. Call on the phone and we can talk about it. It'll be a lot easier if you're in the US. Martin says, yeah. Well, we're not using words, Martin. Although Moksha Mukti is using words, but he's pointing you to something to give attention. See, if you give attention to the TV, that is not what Moksha Mukti is pointing. Close your eyes and give attention to there is something within you that is observing. That observing is observing everything. Your panic, your sadness, your happiness, your relaxation, your calm, your peace, your anxiety, depression, your loneliness is observing everything. And everything appears in that observing, appears and disappears. Disappear is the dance of quantum. That is what is happening. You see, and that's what who you are. You see, and this is simply exercise of observing. And here in this session, Moksha Mukti simply asks you to do that for 15 seconds. And in the deeper, intensive session, we do longer. All right, bye, Elma. Nice to see you. See you again. And the music here you hear on the background is a conference line that is going on, and people. See, Lisa called all the way from UK. If you're in the US, make the call. Talk to Moksha Mukti directly. And even if you're overseas, you can call. I think she used Skype, and I think it cost her less than £1 to make the call for like 10 minutes.
You entered access code 736686.
Come on, Martin, be nice. I understand some of the words you're typing there. Don't make me block you, buddy. Give attention to that is observing. That's just a thought appear in your head, just a thought. And believing the thought, now you have to use a word. You believe in the thought. That thought, it just make you angry for nothing. And it just take away your energy. That anger is taking away your energy, and it's going to make you exhausted, make you tired. For what? For nothing. What for? Because what you're looking for is already available within you. Yeah, it's always joke to you, man. Alright, Adriana says, am I on the right path? Well, Adriana, Moksha Mukti is not a psychic. He's simply pointing to you, and whatever path you are is the right path. He's giving you experiences for you to give attention to the source of the quantum plexus that is available within you now in this present moment. It simply requires your attention. And all these experiences are going to point you or teach you to give attention to that. That is observing. Yeah, see you later, Elma. Nice to see you. Adita P says, hello, how are you? I'm well, Adita, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining.
You entered access code 736686.
Adriana Picasso, thank you. You're welcome, Adriana. What we're doing here is, well, what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you is give attention to yourself. When you give attention to yourself, whatever path, that is the right path. You see? Because 99% of the humans are busy giving only attention to the thought, making them exhausted, tired, anxious, sad, unhappy. Here he is pointing you to give attention to that is observing the source, that is observing all that thing. Observing the thought that says, hey, am I in the right path? It's just a thought. Oscar Altamira Medina is here. Say, are you drunk? No, Oscar, Moksha Mukti is not drunk. Moksha Mukti does not do alcohol. Moksha Mukti do not do any drug. Moksha Mukti is high naturally. He is in a natural state of being. In natural state of being, he is expressing the expression of the existence. And this is your first time. You may say, or you may be wondering, what the heck you are speaking? And yesterday, one person came in. He used the foul language, so I had to hide that comment. He says, what the heck are you talking about? I don't understand. If you don't have vocabulary to understand, Moksha Mukti is speaking English, and that person says speak English, because he doesn't understand these words that Moksha Mukti is speaking, and he speak English. Of course I am speaking English. You see, all these words are given. It's English words Moksha Mukti is using, and that person says speak English. All right, Martin. I'm gonna skip your comments because there are other people here. I think who are looking for some value here, who are looking for something not frivolous. I mean, it's okay to kid once in a while, but not repeating is not good. So I'm gonna read Fawn's comments. You look nice today. Oh, thank you, Fawn. Thank you. Moksha Mukti is meditating now. This is natural meditation. Meditation is happening. Here is a commitment to the truth. Total meditation that is happening. He is observing. Observing is observing everything. And in this observing, there is a total relaxation. In this total relaxation, expression is expressing continuously. And he can express like this all day. And maybe one of these days, Moksha Mukti will give talks all day, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there is also a session you can book personally, just you, actually 10 people. You can request to book a group personal meeting with Moksha Mukti for a whole day. And the link, you can go request one. And you can also request for a whole week. That is subject to, I am waiting for some projects. If that project coming in, then I'm going to be busy and won't be able to do that for a whole week, but I'm going to be doing the personal meeting, you know. Well, you are what you see. If you see ego, that's your ego. You are what you see. And if this is not for you, simply move on. Scroll down and go somewhere else. This is not for everyone. I am simply pointing you to something that is available to you. I am not teaching you anything. I am not giving you a lecture. I am not giving a speech. I am simply pointing you to something that is available within you. Now give attention to that is observing everything. Thoughts, emotions, anything, everything that is observing. And if this is not for you, simply scroll down and move along. Anna says, hello, how do I know that I am aligned with my soul plan? Anna, whatever you're doing, whatever you're seeking is already available within you. Give attention to that. Simply requires 15 seconds of your time to see that. Close your eyes and see what is there. There is something observing. Give attention to that. Whatever you're seeking is already there. Yes, Vivian, you reflect on others what is in you. Yeah, someone calls you fraud, that person is a fraud. Someone calls you have ego, that person has ego. Someone calls you that you are arrogant, that person is arrogant. You see.
You entered access code 7366686.
You're welcome, Anna. Thanks for joining. And just FYI, Anna, Moksha Mukti also does the intensive session. You can come to one of his sessions, to go deeper. And also Moksha Mukti does the personal meeting. You can request one personal meeting and we can go deeper. And two ways you can do that. You can request one, go to his website and do a small donation and schedule a personal meeting, or just share this live feed and your name will be entered into drawing for you to win personal meeting with Moksha Mukti, or just simply call now. It's a free opportunity. Phone line is going on. You can just talk to Moksha Mukti now. It's like almost like a personal meeting, free. Hey Martin, Moksha Mukti has already spoken to this. I think he already explained this to you, or he has already spoken to you. The body, the so-called death is just the clinical death. Body recycles. There is no death for the body. There is only death for the memory and the thought. For the body, there is no death because universe recycles. Say, hey Moksha, how can someone unlock the divinity within? Well, that's what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you. And some of you are watching say what Moksha Mukti is saying is divine. You see, but Moksha Mukti is not saying that. He's simply expression of the existence and you may call it divine. You see? And he's simply pointing you to something what Moksha Mukti is expressing. You already have same expression. It simply requires your attention. Simple. Why complicate things? And this is so simple, you will not believe this because you are conditioned to believe something that is hard, not simple. If it's simple, you will not believe it.
7366686.
And if it's frozen, if it freezes like this, you just need to go over here, click X, and come out. And it's not frozen anymore. So going in and out will allows you not to freeze. Otherwise, in time, your phone freezes. I think it's the phone's issue. Lori says, how can you remember a past life? Lori, Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about past life. Moksha Mukti speak about what is living here now, your life experiences now. What are you experiencing now? What is living here now, in the present moment? What are you experiencing now? Although there are some people, they do that. What is living, breathing, experiencing, real, substantial? That has authenticity, genuine expressing. Laurie says, well, how do I find what my path is? Well, Laurie, whatever path you are in is the right path for you. Because each path, whatever a path is, it teaches you experiences. Experiences teaches you something to give attention to the source that is available within you now. That source, that something, when you close your eyes and give attention, that observing, it requires your attention. It is demanding your attention subtly, not like thought. Thought demands your attention fast. But the observing demands attention subtly. It teaches you, life experiences teaches you, give you pain, suffering, calamity, and all that experiences are pointing you to give attention to what is available now. Give attention to that, and that's what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you. And some of you may say, well, you're reminding me that. Whatever you want to call it, I am pointing to you. You see, pointing you to give attention to you. You see. And in that recognition, the path will appear. Millions of paths will appear, and you will choose the right path. Whatever path the right path is. So what makes you ask you that question, Laurie? What is going on? What are you experiencing? And this session is going to end pretty soon, maybe 20 minutes. So ask a question now. Shannon is here, says, hi Moksha, I am observing inner peace. Shannon is observing that I, not I is observing. Observing is observing that I appeared, that says I am Shannon. That observing is observing that says I am Shannon. Do you see that? Nice to see you again. And by the way, Shannon had an opportunity to meet with Moksha Mukti personally. And there are many people here who has met with Moksha Mukti personally. Yeah, we were talking almost for 2 hours, well, 1.5 hours, so time for a little break. I'll be right back. Just hang on right there.
You entered access code 7366686. You entered access code 7366686. You entered access code 7366686.
So I'm back. Thank you for waiting. So while I went downstairs, so this revelation just occurred. You see. So whatever you are seeking, whatever you want to be, whatever ultimate goal you have, nothing can top that observing within you. Because everything you are searching, everything you are doing, everything ultimately is leading to that, and that is available now in this present moment. And that's what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you. All the thought appears. Thought will say, hey, you're not good enough, hey, you're dumb, you're not smart enough, you cannot do. Thought is all saying that, all lies. Because that's not what you're interested. You are longing to be home. That is your observing. That is available to you now. Give attention to that. That's what Moksha Mukti is pointing. No matter what your thought is telling you. Thought is telling you you're not smart enough. Thought is saying you cannot do that. Thought is saying you don't deserve it. You see, thought is saying you don't deserve money. Thought is saying you don't deserve fame. Thought is saying you don't deserve popularity. Thought is saying you don't deserve businesses. Thought is saying you don't deserve money. Thought is saying you don't deserve. You see, you're weak. You're dumb. Thought is saying all that. And some people think they are smarter than you are, not understanding what is karma. What goes around comes around. They think they're fooling you. They cannot fool you. Anyway, Lori says, I feel like I should be doing something, I just don't know what. Hey, just like I don't know if you heard a conversation with Lisa. She also had that blockage. She's trying to learn something, but she's not learning. It's okay. It's okay. You wanting to make it happen quicker, you wanting to get something quicker is going to cause you the problem. It's going to give you anxiety. It's okay to have those blockages. It's okay to have those downtime. It's okay to have sad experiences. It's okay to have those thought is saying that. Simply give attention to that is observing. Observing is observing a thought saying I should be doing something, I don't know what. That's just a thought. Observing is observing that thought. And by giving attention not to the thought but to the observing, that itself will relaxes you and opens you up to infinite possibilities. Miracle. You see. Rita White says, I am looking toward being a healer. What do you think is my path? Whatever path is the right path for you, Rita. Whatever path is the right path for you. Everything ultimately is leading to you. Not so much to the healing others, but healing yourself first. You heal yourself first. You give attention to yourself first. You give attention to that is the source. That itself will guide you. That itself will give you power to heal. Many people coming here to Moksha Mukti, although he doesn't claim he's a healer. You see, many people coming here, they had coming with the back pain, they are coming with their mouth infection, they are coming with a lot of pain. When they come to this gathering, their pain is healed. You see, because that source, he's pointing into the source, that source itself heal you. So when you're healing somebody, you're not healing them, they are healing themselves. You are simply pointing to them. You see. So, your task, your requirement is first to give attention to yourself. That source, that's quantum plexus, itself will guide you, because quantum plexus is like water in the ocean. Just like fish are unaware of water in the ocean. Humans are unaware of the quantum plexus. We are all connected. We are all connected. And you can use the connection to heal others. But they have to heal themselves, because the healing is tied to the belief system. You see. So only they can heal themselves. Vivian says, at this time in my life, all I put attention is to my source, all that I am. Well, Vivian, of course, you have a time to do that. I think, you have a luxury to do that. Not everyone can afford to do that. But if you can do that, do it. Moksha Mukti is pointing to that. And Moksha Mukti does it majority of time. Actually, he does it all the time. Even going to work, talking, speaking, everything, he does it. Giving attention to that. Sometimes the source is, it feels heavy, it feels spacious. That sometimes the source is tight, less space, less time, but it is available within. Allah says, how much knowledge is there if the path is leading to darkness? Moksha Mukti is not speaking about knowledge, although you may call this knowledge, wisdom, whatever you want to call this. This is simply expression that is happening. You see. And Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about knowledge, although you may say it's knowledge. The path leading to darkness, the same path can lead you to darkness, same path can lead you to light. You see. Both paths can do that. Because both light and darkness is already there within you. You see, without the light, darkness cannot be. Without the darkness, light cannot be. So both are the same of the coin. So both are present. If you have too much light in your life, you long to see the darkness to keep a balance. If you have too much darkness, you long to see the light to keep a balance. You see. You're welcome, Rita. Good question. Good question, Rita. Good question, Ara. If I pronounce your name the way you want me to pronounce.
You entered access code 7366686.
The phone call was going on and only one person called, and she's from UK. And the phone line is available anywhere in the US. It's a toll-free call. I think it's a toll-free call. But someone called from UK, she paid £1 or £2 to make a call to Moksha Mukti from all the way to UK. And people in the United States, you're just speaking. You have an opportunity to speak with Moksha Mukti. And those of you who call, like Vivian, will tell you, it's worth to talk to Moksha Mukti. It's not my words, it's their words. Liam O'Neill, is there good and bad, or just being the distinction made through consciousness? Hey, we received some good questions. I like that questions, Liam. Yes, the good and bad are there in the duality. As long as thought is present, thought is saying this is good, this is bad. It is simply interpretation of the thought. One thought says this is good, next thought says this is bad. Is the interpretation of thought based upon your condition. One thought says this is good, one thought says this is bad. Good weather, bad weather. Good life, bad life. Good car, bad car. Good person, bad person. You see all this interpretation of the mind. Interpretation. Good question. And there cannot be good without the bad, and there cannot be bad without the good. And in the source is the same. That's why Moksha Mukti is pointing you to give attention to the source. That's what we do in the intensive session. We give attention to the source. To see that, to validate what Moksha Mukti is saying all this time. All these talks Moksha Mukti gives, we are validating that in the intensive session. And we can also validate during the Moksha Mukti is a personal meeting. You see, you can request a personal meeting and we can validate.
You entered access code 7366686.
No more questions? No more calls? I'm closing my eyes, I'm not sleeping, to conserve the energy. Looking consumes the energy, so does thinking. Thinking also consumes the energy. Looking also consumes the energy. Liam says everyone must already be enlightened. Yes, Liam, that's what Moksha Mukti is pointing, and you'll see when next book, Mirror, is coming out, you are already enlightened. Look into Moksha Mukti's Mirror. That's what my next book, Mirror, is coming out. And I've been saying, I already said in this gathering today that you are already enlightened. Only difference here and there is that you have not recognized that you are enlightened. That's why you are here. And Moksha Mukti is pointing you to something that is available within you and that knows, that recognizes that you are enlightened. You have the capability already available within you. Hi Dabarka, nice to see you again. Ara writes, how important is to be shed the ego? Well, there's no ego. Someone says, hey Moksha Mukti, you have ego here. Someone says there's ego. I don't know what he meant by earlier, but there was a comment here says there's ego. There's no ego here. You see, ego is the one that is causing you the problem, because that observing is observing everything, and that observing is not mine observing. I cannot claim that observing, because that same observing is already within you, and that's what's happened in the intensive session. That observing is describing what Moksha Mukti is saying, because that observing is the same. There is only one observing. You cannot say my observing, that observing. You see.
You entered access code 736.
Liam says the once was a boy who said, though it seems that I know, what I would like to see is the I that knows me. When I see that I know that I know. Well, maybe. So okay, we only have a few more minutes left. Actually 5 more minutes, and we're ending this session.
You entered access code 7366686.
Thank you everyone for joining today. By coming here, you are already blessed, and I'm going to bless you also. So whatever situation you are, you'll begin to feel good. You'll begin to such situation pass away, because you are relaxed. You are home, because that is your home. Home is the observing, relaxing. And we're going to end this session in about 3 minutes.
You entered access code 7366686.
Says, why is the Guru's hair often long hair? Say, our Moksha Mukti is not saying I am the Guru. Although you may call me Guru, but I'm not saying I am the Guru. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm simply pointing to you. Shannon says, I think you gotta be ready for Moksha or you won't understand him. Thank you, Moksha, for your time. Looking spiffy. Well said, Shannon. That's exactly what it is. in this, at least in this regular session, you're not going to get anything. I mean, we're just touching on the surface. In the intensive session, we go a little bit deeper, and then personal meeting, we go way deeper, and there you may get something, or you may get something here. Some people like Jen, I think she was here yesterday, and she came back here today also, you know, for the first time. You too, Fawn. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing good now. Hope your infection is gone. You're welcome, Mara. Bye, Vivian. Nice to see you again. You're welcome, Davarka. Yeah, everyone have a fantastic afternoon. Fabulous afternoon. Spectacular afternoon. And bless everyone. Bless you all. You know, by coming here, you are already blessed. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. There will be intensive session. I don't know when that will be, but there will be intensive session to go deeper. And then Moksha Mukti's personal meeting is also available. And those of you who shared today, thank you. And your names will be drawn into the drawing for you. Possibly your name will be selected to be award you a personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. And that is also coming up in the future. Either tomorrow or, you know, this week sometimes. So Edita, come on. Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about that. Moksha Mukti is not a psychic. Just like someone asking, what color shirt am I wearing? You know, I'm not here to speak about that. I'm about to speak about your experiences. And this session is about to be ending in a few seconds. So, and we're ending in about 2 seconds. Namaste. And I have to go push this button here. 1, 2, 3.